I'm a sucker for your style and the things you do. I was living foul, no doubt, I wasn't blaming you. No, I skipped.
If you know, man. We back. You're back. Your boy JR is back. We're gonna try to do something different here, man. We're gonna go with a few things that was invented that was life changing for y'all and for me too. So keep in touch. No, keep up with the video. Not keep in touch. Keep in touch too by subscribing, definitely liking, and if you want to hit the bell so you can definitely get more updates on my next and upcoming videos. Y'all already know. JR.
Does it ever feel like nature's trying to kill you? Over the last
Hell
few
yeah.
centuries, some inventions have given the Grim
Hell
Reaper
yeah.
a run for his money. Stick around, because as I go from humble household heroes to medical miracles, you'll definitely spawn a few inventions you never realized were quietly keeping you alive. I'm Mike with List 25, and these are 25 life-saving inventions that changed the world forever.
Mike, give me
25.
something good. Normal.
Pasteurization. Milk. It does a body good.
Yes, it does.
Anyone who knows me is well aware that throughout my life, I have always enjoyed drinking a nice cold glass or gallon of milk.
I don't know you
But a
good as I
cup
thought
of
I did, Mike.
wasn't always the safest of beverages. Louis Pasteur developed
Did
a
you
heat
see the
treatment that
milk?
killed always the safest of beverages. Gallon
Like, is
of
that
milk.
translucent?
But a creamy cup of satisfaction wasn't always the safest.
Creamy cup of satisfaction. That shit look translucent. She look like cows. Bunch of men in the sea.
Beverages. Louis Pasteur developed a heat treatment that kills dangerous microbes in milk, juice, wine, and other drinks, making him the namesake of the process of pasteurization. Before his
Oh.
invention, drinking raw milk was like flipping a coin. Heads, you got nourishment. Tails, it was more like tuberculosis. He figured out that heating liquids just enough to kill pathogens without ruining the taste or the
Nice.
nutritional value could eliminate diseases that once wreaked havoc on households. Pasteurization is pretty common today. and most
Pasteurization.
people never.
It helps kills the unwanted bacteria. But as they say, milk does the body good.
Appreciate how revolutionary it was. It reduced both foodborne illness and the number of kids dying each year.
Oh no.
It also extended the shelf life of perishables. This made nutrition accessible to people all around the world. 24. Vaccines.
Uh-oh.
Alright, look. There has been a lot of bad misinformation about vaccines lately.
To put me on.
But let's face the facts. The World Health Organization estimates vaccines have saved 154 million lives since 1974.
Okay, vaccines saved 154 million lives since 94. Okay.
Equivalent of 6 lives every minute of every year over the past 50 years.
Okay.
Vaccines are essentially the ultimate cheat code for the body's immune system. Instead of waiting for a deadly disease to suddenly appear, vaccines give your body a chance to practice on a harmless version of the threat. It's like LARPing with foam swords before fencing.
I never understood that, and I don't think I ever will to this day understand. If the virus is a virus, how is it harmless? Because you're putting a micro dosage of it in me? And then I gotta fight that off. Like, my blood cells have to fight that off. And if my blood cells don't fight that off, you know that the vaccine doesn't work for me. So what, I just stay ill? No. Kind of shaky, if you ask me. Oh.
I'm Mike with List
I did
25,
that.
and these are.
Oh, hold on. Bring her back to me. Sorry, you guys. I be doing too much.
There has been a lot of bad misinformation about vaccines lately. But let's face the facts. The World Health Organization estimates vaccines have saved 154 million lives since 1974. That's the equivalent of 6 lives
Oh,
every minute of
1974,
every year
y'all. I had
over
it
the past
wrong.
50 years. Vaccines are essentially the ultimate cheat code for the body's immune system. Instead of waiting for a deadly disease to suddenly appear, vaccines give your body a chance to practice on a harmless version of the threat. It's like LARPing with foam swords before fencing with actual blades.
I don't get it.
Edward Jenner's cowpox experiment in the late 1700s and modern mRNA breakthroughs have prevented the spread of viral killers like polio, measles, and smallpox.
I'd be like, sir, you don't get that gun away from me.
Did you know that smallpox was the first human disease to be eradicated?
No, I did not.
The development of vaccines has protected
Wow.
millions of people,
Nah, I'd have been
vulnerable groups,
frightened.
and
Yo, as
prevented
a
deadly
kid, I'd have been scared to death. Like, come on, look at this thing. This thing don't even look attractive. Y'all talking about poking me with this thing. Like, what are we doing? Oh no.
outbreaks from becoming catastrophic events. This has protected people who cannot access vaccinations and depend on vaccines, which create herd immunity to control disease spread. 23. Antibiotics. Imagine a world where getting a paper cut would mean certain death.
Yo.
It's basically life on Earth.
Yo. Oh man. That's like my grandma would have told you to go drink some ginger ale. What fuck are you doing? Grandma, I broke my leg. Go get some ginger ale.
Or antibiotics. Having infected blisters or strep throat could have been catastrophic.
Yo.
If not for Alexander Fleming.
Catastrophic is
in
OD.
1928 and noticed that mold had destroyed one. Blisters or strep throat could have been catastrophic if not for Alexander Fleming, who had just returned from his vacation in 1928 and noticed that mold had destroyed one of his petri dishes. But after further investigation, he realized he had serendipitously discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic.
Bring it back.
Doctors now
Bring it back. How did he discover it?
Vacation in 1928 and noticed that mold had destroyed one of his petri dishes. But after further investigation, he realized he had serendipitously discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic. Doctors now had the tools to treat bacterial infections that had plagued humanity for millennia. Pneumonia, syphilis, sepsis, and many other diseases were no longer unquestionably fatal. Antibiotics revolutionized surgery and childbirth, making risky procedures safer and survivable.
Penicillin.
They transformed global health outcomes on a scale few inventions ever have. Of course, though overuse has led to antibiotic-resistant superbugs, antibiotics do remain vital to saving lives daily. 22. Chlorination of water. In much of the world, clean water is so common that most people never think about it. But before chlorination in the early 1900s, drinking water was often dangerous. Cities faced waves of cholera, dysentery, and typhoid. Infant mortality was also high. So families feared contaminated wells and rivers. But by adding small amounts of chlorine to water supplies, everything changed. Waterborne diseases fell and life expectancy soared. Cities became healthier almost overnight. This happens because chlorination disrupts the cell walls of bacteria and viruses, rendering them harmless. It's both inexpensive and incredibly effective, which is why it's still one of the most significant public health measures in human history.
You guys, do not go dumping chlorine inside. Never mind, do what you want. If you know, you know.
Clean water gave us safer homes, healthier children, and far fewer reasons to panic every time someone filled a glass with tap water. 21. Condoms. Condoms are
I tell you right now, I don't even know what that is. Nah, let me stop.
One of humanity's most reliable defenses against sexually transmitted diseases. They have existed in some form for thousands of years, but their modern usage skyrocketed with the rise of HIV and AIDS in the late 20th century. A properly used condom helps prevent transmission of HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, and other infections.
That's right.
And it can offer a dependable form of birth control. In many countries, condom use has helped slow outbreaks and save lives. Condoms require no prescription or training, just education, availability, and a willingness to use them. They remain essential to modern sexual health, especially in areas with limited healthcare resources. 20. Oral rehydration therapy. As a way to combat dehydration, ORT has helped keep kids healthy around the world. ORT stands for oral rehydration therapy, or the mixture consisting of water, salt, and sugar, which has proven to be a simple but effective combination of ingredients to save millions of children who otherwise would have died from fatal dehydration resulting from diarrhea, cholera, and other diseases. The 60s and 70s brought discoveries that glucose facilitates better sodium and water absorption in the body, enabling doctors to treat severely dehydrated children with oral rehydration rather than IV fluids. The WHO reports that ORT has proven to be a life-saving treatment, having already saved over 70 million people. 19. Defibrillators. Defibrillators deliver controlled electrical shocks to restore a person's heart rhythm during emergencies.
Who invented this?
Real ones function differently from what movies show because they can't revive patients from cardiac arrest through a single clear command during a 10-minute clinical death. Real defibrillators treat particularly dangerous heart rhythms that threaten patient survival. If you have a heart attack without warning, the chances of survival decrease with every minute that passes until proper emergency medical help is received.
That's right.
The induction of automated external defibrillators, or AEDs, brought a groundbreaking change by enabling untrained personnel to deliver precise, safe electric shocks. These devices track heart rhythms to determine when shocks are needed and provide users with voice instructions for their treatment procedures. 18. Anesthesia. Could you imagine the absolute nightmare of being a surgical patient forced to experience surgery
without
all while being
anesthesia? Everything, you're up, you're seeing them, they are open in your belly, and you like, oh, I don't know about numbing medicine and cream and whatever it is that they use, but sure enough, you was getting cut open, and you was well awake and aware.
To hear all
put a pillow over my face and just put me out.
Noise and feel all of the cuts, slices, and incisions?
Oh no.
That was the grim reality before anesthesia entered the picture in the 19th century. Surgeons needed to work at high speed while maintaining physical power because patients frequently lost consciousness or experienced shock or screaming during their procedures. The medical field underwent a complete transformation because ether and chloroform anesthetics enabled doctors to perform extended, complex surgical procedures while patients experienced no pain.
Ether.
The medical field transformed when surgeons began performing scheduled operations rather than using surgery only as an emergency last resort.
Nice.
Modern anesthesia also requires sophisticated monitoring systems to keep patients unconscious and pain-free while safeguarding their vital functions.
At all times.
Organ transplants and C-sections have become safe and routine medical procedures because of this technology. 17.
Nice.
Medical imaging. Medical imaging technologies,
X-rays and
including
stuff
X-rays,
and whatnot.
CT scans, and MRIs, allow doctors to see inside the human body non-invasively. The process either seems amazing or frightening, depending on your level of comfort.
I don't mind, like, I don't see the fear in that. I mean, I guess because I'm not a person that's a fear of closed areas.
Medical diagnosis required doctors to make educated guesses through surgical exploration. The first X-ray images revealed bones and significant structural issues in 1895, before CT scans became available in hospitals for 3D imaging in the 70s. Then came MRI technology, which provided doctors with high-def images of soft body tissues, enabling them to identify strokes, tumors, spinal injuries, and multiple dangerous medical conditions at stages where treatment became possible.
No, that's dope as hell.
These technologies have saved millions of lives simply by providing doctors the information they need at the right time. Doctors gain clarity through imaging technology.
The ones that actually care, at least.
Immediate medical interventions for cases involving broken bones and internal bleeding, and an accidental toddler ingesting Lego.
Oh no.
Oh, and when dentists take photos of your teeth with X-rays, they call that.
Have anybody swallowed a coin before? Like, you didn't like. I swallowed a coin before. Coming out wasn't the greatest idea, but I ain't got to go to no hospital. That's right. Right through, you know what I mean?
Toothpick. I'll be here all night. 16.
Damn,
sterilization. Autoclave sterilization
Don't
works
touch
at high
me, I'm
pressure with steam,
sterile.
eliminating all microbial life forms, including bacteria, viruses, fungi, and spores. Sterilization became mandatory because surgical instruments were contaminated, leading to
Yeah.
fatal infections following successful surgical procedures. The patients survived the surgical procedure but developed sepsis, leading to their death several days after the operation. The induction of sterilization methods by pioneer Joseph Lister reduced infection rates, leading to immediate improvements in surgical outcomes. You can find sterilization techniques in all medical facilities, including hospitals, dental clinics,
They got
laboratories,
them.
and even
They
tattoo
got
studios.
a machine to
The practice
sterilize
protects
the
patients from unknown
gear.
threats, safeguards medical equipment, and maintains environmental purity.
Look at
Modern
them.
surgery, dentistry, and diagnostic procedures would fail immediately without sterilization procedures. 15. Smoke detectors. These devices just sit on your ceiling, observing your cooking skills and sounding the alarm when you start burning your popcorn. When they became widely used in the 70s, household fire death rates plummeted. People rest during the nighttime hours when fires start, because smoke inhalation can be fatal before flames become visible.
That's right.
The loud alarm system provides families with a limited time to safely leave their homes. The main advantages of smoke detectors are their affordability, ease of installation, and their ability to operate for many years with basic upkeep. A device that costs less than a pizza can protect an entire family.
Good.
14.
That's dope.
Seatbelts.
Good facts.
Car crashes were a
Safe
thing long
belt.
before airbags became standard equipment, which exposed passengers to
Thank
dangerous
God I
forward
wasn't
motion,
too cool for
dashboard
that
impacts,
safe
and
belt.
vehicle ejections.
Write down in the
The
comments of
three-point
who
seatbelt
said that
design,
bar.
created by a Volvo engineer Niels Bohlin in the 50s, became the industry standard. And he refused to patent it because he believed in safety over profit.
There you go.
The
That's
system
another
provided
one.
complete protection to the torso
We
and
starting to
pelvis,
hear about these
resulting
people
in
that's not collecting no money off of billion-dollar patents is wicked to me. I mean, I'm all for, for the people, man, but billions?
significant safety improvement.
Jesus.
Seatbelts reduce the risk of fatal injuries in vehicle crashes by 50%. They distribute crash forces through your body's strongest areas while keeping your body in its original position.
That's right.
Before he ran for president, Ralph Nader criticized the American auto industry for prioritizing style over safety in his 1965 book, Unsafe at Any Speed. The book argued that manufacturers shirked safety features like seatbelts and that the design of cars like the Chevrolet Corvair were inherently dangerous. This led to public outcry, congressional hearings, and the passage of the National Traffic and Motor Vehicle Safety Act of 1966, which established the first federal auto safety standards. 13.
1966.
Antiseptics. Antiseptics take the stage as chemical superheroes that stop infections by cleaning wounds and killing microbes that exist on skin surfaces.
Yeesh.
Doctors started using antiseptics as standard practice after Joseph Lister introduced them in the 1860s. Medical professionals
brown one
encountered a
is the
significant
one.
challenge because patients
I don't
died
know
from
if y'all
post-surgical
know
microbe.
that brown antiseptics in the hospital, man, there's a difference. They don't sell that over the counter. Why? Give me that one.
Infections that entered through their
Or do
open
they?
surgical wounds.
Enlighten me.
The solution he developed used carbolic acid as an antiseptic to clean medical instruments and wounds, and operating room air.
Pretty damn good, if you
The
ask me.
discovery of antiseptics in medicine reduced surgical infections, which allowed the construction of modern sterile medical facilities. Common antiseptics you may have heard of include alcohol, iodine, chlorhexidine, and other compounds. Medical facilities use antiseptics to treat patients in their emergency rooms, and patients store them in their home medicine cabinets.
That's pretty dope.
A single application of an antiseptic solution to a cut protects patients from dangerous infections when medical help is not readily available. 12. Airbags.
Pretty dope.
Airbags serve as instant inflatable companions that people hope never to need, but sincerely appreciate when road accidents occur. The first airbags became available for purchase during the 70s, before governments made them compulsory in various nations worldwide.
What?
The system activates immediately during collisions to create a protective shield that protects passengers from dangerous impact forces.
as it
Airbags
should.
work in conjunction with seatbelts to provide dual protection against crashes, thereby reducing fatal injuries. 11.
What y'all think? The airbags is more dangerous than safe? Is it like the type of accident insurance. I don't know. Let me hear, because I heard some stories about airbags just being in the way, and then I heard some stories about airbags just being in the way. So let me know some stories about where you found out that an airbag saved your life or other body or anybody else around you.
Life jackets. Life jackets have protected lives since before the existence
Nah,
of cruise ships and kayaks,
look at
and before
your
people started making
boys.
dangerous spring break boating decisions. The first recorded life-saving equipment used by sailors was animal hinds and empty gourds to float on water.
Nah, that's pretty cool.
Captain John Ross Ward created the first cork-filled vest for lifeboat crew protection during the mid-1800s. Life
That's
jackets
pretty
provided
dope.
protection to users, but they were heavy to wear and looked like a wet sofa cushion. It succeeded in saving lives despite its unappealing design, which
Excuse
made it
me, y'all.
uncomfortable to wear. The creation of K-pop-filled jackets, followed by synthetic foam-based life jackets,
Cake
made
pop.
them more comfortable and reliable for
What do you
people
mean
wearing
by
them.
that?
The protective gear enables fishermen, sailors, and children to stay safe if they somehow find themselves overboard. 10. Pacemakers.
Uh-oh.
Pacemakers help control regular heart rhythms by maintaining
I'm
a
not
steady
gonna
one.
lie. Whoever invented this is a freaking genius. And I say that with like so much love. That you did your big one with this one.
The invention of pacemakers emerged because patients with severe bradycardia or heart block conditions before this time faced a high risk of death, fainting, or exhaustion. The first implantable pacemaker emerged from the collaboration between Dr. Rune Elmqvist and Dr. Ake Senning during the 50s. These days, pacemaker technology has enabled medical professionals to transform arrhythmias from fatal conditions into treatable diseases,
That's
which
pretty
allows
cool.
millions of people to extend their active lives.
That's pretty cool.
9. Morphine.
Uh-oh.
Medical history shows morphine as one of the essential painkillers doctors have used since Friedrich Sertuna discovered it from opium poppies in 1804.
More
The
morphine,
strong and immediate
please.
pain-relieving effects were a medical breakthrough. During battles throughout the American Civil War, morphine acted as the primary treatment for soldiers. It
Man,
works by
I'm
blocking
telling you
pain
now.
signals to the brain. At the same time, it also helps patients relax.
How did they
making it
figure
essential
out
for
to make that dang on medicine do that? Blocks the pain receptacles is wicked, bro. That's dope. Like, it's insane how they put things together.
surgery and treating patients with trauma. Medical staff use morphine as their main pain treatment drug, but the medication produces dangerous adverse effects,
Fight
which
back.
result in drug addiction and physical dependence. Medical staff use morphine to treat patients who experience severe pain because of heart attacks and strokes, major injuries, and end-of-life care.
Nice.
The medication enables patients to rest while their bodies heal while maintaining their dignity.
My
8. Inhalers.
daughter
Ever find
needs
yourself
one.
out of breath or get the wind knocked out of you?
My baby all
Just
day.
think of Shannon on Lost after Sawyer stole her medicine. Scary, huh? Fighting for
Oh,
air is
Shannon on Lost after Sawyer stole her medicine. I remember that. And she was in a tent, scared to death. She couldn't breathe. Sawyer was not playing. Y'all gotta watch Lost. Lost is a really good one, but it's not for the fast minded. Like it starts off slow, so you really gotta pay attention. And it's very scientific. Pay attention.
terrifying, and inhalers can help alleviate that for asthma patients. Inhalers deliver medication directly to the lungs to treat asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease,
Correct.
or COPD.
As
The
we all know
availability
it.
of wide-scale inhaler distribution during the mid-20th century brought an end to fatal asthma attacks, which
Nice.
used to affect mostly children. Medical professionals lacked effective treatments for their patients, so they relied on steam treatment, herbal remedies, and prayer, which failed to stop severe attacks. Inhalers brought a revolutionary change to medical practice. Unlike any therapy or treatment before, they helped open and expand airways, allowing people to breathe. And they're super easy to carry around, thanks to their compact size. The single device enables patients with chronic respiratory diseases to prevent hospital admissions and reduce their need for emergency room visits,
Nice.
allowing them to maintain their regular activities. There are many different types of inhalers available, including metered dose inhalers, dry powder inhalers, and nebulizers.
Dry powder
patients of all
inhalers.
ages and abilities. 7.
Never heard of that one.
Neonatal incubators. Neonatal incubators provide temperature control, humidity management, oxygen delivery, and protective coverage for newborns requiring critical care.
Like
Newborns
preemies.
are more vulnerable to their surroundings than adults.
Yeah.
They have issues regulating their body temperature,
Bubble
and it's
baby.
hard for them to defend themselves against new infections. The first incubators were actually poultry brooders used to help chicken eggs hatch. Incubators were widely adopted following a
Chickens
series of
underneath they
demonstrations
mama.
that proved to the public that they were effective in saving newborn babies' lives. From 1903 to 1943, Dr. Martin Cooney's exhibition at Coney Island, titled The Inventorium, displayed premature babies in incubators for a fee to show that the technology worked.
What?
Modern incubators use advanced tech to control temperature and humidity, provide oxygen, perform phototherapy, and monitor patients in real time. Neonatal care units see about 300,000 babies a year, and increase survival rates for premature babies born at 25 weeks from around 70 to 90%.
Eesh.
6.
Nice.
Thrombolytics. Thrombolytics help
So that
patients
like
with
that premature bed is almost guaranteed to help your baby survive.
blood clots that block blood supply to their heart, brain, or lungs. The medical field experienced a complete transformation when doctors introduced them in the 80s. The main treatment involves TPA, which triggers your body to use its built-in cleaning system to dissolve blood clots. The administration of thrombolytics during the first few hours after stroke or heart attack enables patients to preserve their brain tissue and heart function and their complete life prospects.
Okay.
If that window is missed, it will result in permanent damage.
That shirt underneath this jersey is killing my soul. I'm here for it all.
5. Measles vaccine.
Nice.
Yes, I already mentioned vaccines, but this specific one gets an honorable mention.
Why?
The measles vaccine introduced a surprising transformation to public health practices during the 60s. Before it became available, measles caused more than a simple skin rash and brief
This is
school
thing on gun they keep showing, man.
absences. The worldwide spread of measles
Like, yeah,
created
give me
a
the
deadly
needle.
threat that killed millions of children annually.
It's weird though, because the way he's reacting is how I would have been reacting to this. The way he's reacting, that's how I react to this.
Worldwide spread of measles created a deadly threat that killed millions of children annually before their 5th birthday. The disease caused multiple fatal conditions, including pneumonia and blindness. The vaccine provides complete protection against measles through 2 doses, which create permanent immunity without causing any symptoms. The WHO, together
Look
with
at him.
UNICEF, launched a vaccination.
That baby said, miss, did you poke me yet? Cause no way that baby don't feel nothing. Hello, lady. Hurry up and get your poke on. Is she reading the daily news while she giving this baby a shot? Is this word on the street? Cause I'm confused. I'm confused.
Programs, which resulted in significant decreases of more than 90% in child fatalities throughout various areas. The vaccine protected over 30 million kids from 2000 to 2020. The vaccine's success rate should earn it a place in the Superhero Hall of Fame. 4. Hearing aids. What's that you say? There's an invention that helps people retain one of their senses? Do tell.
No.
The first hearing aids resembled small trumpets, which users needed.
Nope. I'm good. Nope. There's no way. There's no way. I had to come up with some different shit.
Corrected
I get
specific
it.
sounds. Yet they proved to be both funny and completely
Yo,
useless.
no way. You gotta spin the box to get a sound wave.
Modern hearing aids have evolved into slim digital devices that use smart tech to block out
Put me
background
on, because
noise.
I'm not too sure how these things
The
work.
process of hearing sounds becomes more difficult when someone experiences hearing loss. People who experience hearing loss develop social isolation, which leads to depression, cognitive decline, and increases their chances of developing dementia. Hearing aids enable users to maintain social connections and stay involved in their communities while preserving their mental clarity. 3. Helmets. Listen to your mom and do not go out biking or skating without
a helmet.
You won't care whether or not they look cool if you get a serious brain injury. Helmets protect your brain from injuries during activities such as construction work, football, and of course, medieval battles. The military developed the first helmets to protect soldiers from arrows, musket balls, and falling objects.
Really? Those are the first helmets?
The development of helmets for specific industries and sports sectors led to models made with shock-absorbing materials, combining foam and reinforced shells. Using them while cycling and motorcycling reduces the risk of head injury by 85%.
Okay.
The protective gear defends users against concussions, skull fractures, and brain injuries, which produce severe long-term health problems.
Okay.
Helmets have protected millions of people in a wide range of situations, from regular commutes to dangerous professional environments.
I've done that before in the mall.
Anti-malarial drugs. Anti-malarial drugs serve as powerful medical treatments that stop malaria infections and treat the disease that has killed more human beings than all wars combined throughout history. The Plasmodium parasites, transmitted by mosquitoes, cause fatal diseases when patients do not receive proper medical treatment. The first effective treatment for malaria emerged from the extraction of quinine from cinchona tree bark, which indigenous peoples used before European settlers.
Like, we need to start getting these straight herbal stuff to fix ourselves, man. Let's stop going over the counter, getting all that extra stuff that's going to make you go back to the over the counter so they can get more rich. Like, start putting stuff together, y'all. Look stuff up. Check your table of contents and look at everything, your chemistry stuff, and just put this stuff together and eat it.
In the Americas.
Consume it. Rub it on your skin.
Treated millions of patients with synthetic anti-malarial drugs, which included chloroquine and sulfadoxine pyrimethamine during their development process. Scientists needed to develop new medical treatments because drug resistance started to appear in the medical field.
Yeah.
The 20th century saw the discovery of artemisinin, one of its most significant medical achievements. Scientists continue their research on new anti-malarial treatments because current medications struggle to combat emerging strains of the parasite. 1. Kidney dialysis.
Nice.
Kidney dialysis is a vital lifeline for kidney failure patients.
What's this?
The body accumulates toxic substances in the bloodstream when the kidneys lose their ability to remove waste products, regulate fluid balance, and maintain mineral homeostasis. The invention of dialysis machines by Dr. Wilhelm Kolff in the 40s brought an end to the fatal outcome of end-stage kidney failure.
Nice.
Dr. Wilhelm Kolff developed the first artificial kidney device in the 40s to perform external blood purification.
Machine, man.
There are 2 dialysis methods used
today. It's so crazy, bro. Like, we gotta understand, like, the human body can withstand a lot. But when it actually taking its toll, the body's taking its toll, man. So the more and more you prolong the inevitable, but thank God that people try to prolong the inevitable to help a lot of people survive a lot longer. But fact speaking, man, we just gotta eat better. That's really what it is. It's the food. The same thing that you're trying to do, which is eat to keep yourself alive, this might be killing you. You know. Don't let it go over your head.
Filters blood, and peritoneal dialysis, which uses the abdominal lining for filtration. The medical treatment enables patients to survive for extended periods while they wait for organ transplants or manage their ongoing kidney disease. The combination of dialysis centers, home treatment options, and portable devices has made therapy more accessible than ever before.
Nice.
It's truly remarkable how humanity has developed such an extensive collection of survival tools to protect people from...
I'm a sucker for your style and the things you do. I was living foul, no doubt, I wasn't blaming you. No, I skipped